I want to show you how I used WriteMeister to create an entire content strategy and execution for a client who had a brand new business, brand new website, and wants to get a lot of leads. And so what we did first is we used WriteMeister to create a content map. And what this tool does is it goes in, it pulls data from DataForSEO, but it comes up with a bunch of competitors that we think that the site or that the tool thinks that the site is competing with, and it pulls keyword data from them. And it says, okay, given your services and offerings and given your competitors, here's the keywords we think you should be ranking for. And it ranks them in order of which one has the best combination of highest search volume, lowest difficulty to rank for, and highest cost per click, meaning other people are actually trying to buy it, so it's worth trying to rank for organically, and it's actually missing from your site. And so it puts that all into a hub and spoke view where it says, all right, we know you're going to have this roof cleaning hub, and within that you're going to have like roof moss removal, how to kill moss on the roof, roof inspection costs, roof washing, roof pressure washing, stuff like that. And you're going to have all these hubs and spokes, and that is like the dragnet. This is like the overall. Let's pull in 12,000 readers per month about this topic and 14,000 for this topic. Not that we'd capture all of that, but we try to capture as much of it as we can. And then we also have the individual fish hook, which is the specific questions that your ideal customers are asking. So in this case, one ideal customer is Wilmington homeowners in Wilmington, North Carolina, looking for local roof restoration options and inspections. And then we would ask along every stage of the buyer journey, from awareness through post-purchase, we would figure out what questions are those people asking, like, how can I tell if my asphalt shingle roof is just aging or actually failing? Or what does salt there do to an asphalt shingle roof in Carolina Beach? So we generate a long list of all these questions, and these are the individual fish hooks. So again, if SEO is the dragnet, where we're looking to bring in thousands and thousands of people who may or may not convert to sales, the answer engine optimization map, the AEO map, is each one of these might bring in 1 to 2 readers per month, but they're going to be very high chance of converting to sales. So between those two, we start generating automatic content with WriteMeister, and that involves, taking the topic and creating an article out of it with images baked right in, with very good writing that follows the plan in my book. Where am I? Think Like Google: How to Use SEO and Empathy to Rank, Convert, and Profit, no matter how much they change the rules. This tool follows that plan in that book. We have CTAs baked right into the copy. We have infographics, useful infographics put right into the copy automatically. We have cross links and outbound links to make the copy kind of zing. We have visual elements like tables. And again, here's another infographic. But all of this stuff also has really good on-page SEO, and we're always improving it every day. And the whole site itself is really well designed. But then we realized, we went into this, we have this tracking tool that will tell us, okay, here's how we're doing over time. We're starting to move the needle. Things are going well. But it also comes in and says, hey, we've got some insights. Here are the top 10 things you want to do at the site to get more conversions. Here are the things to do for SEO. Here are the things to do to show up in the LLMs. And one of the recommendations it made was, it said, hey, this is a local business, but you don't have a lot of local service landing pages. So we started going through and we created a map of the local service landing pages we would want to dominate, like asphalt driveway repair in Wilmington, North Carolina, or asphalt rejuvenation in Wilmington, North Carolina, or so on. Lots and lots of landing pages. There's ones for their roofing service. There's ones for their concrete repair service. And once we start going in and making these pages, again, automatically come out really nice, really pretty pages. And they fit the style of the site itself. one really cool thing it does is the tool goes in, Google does not want duplicate content, right? You could make a page for, you know, roof rejuvenation for every town in the guy's service area, but you want these pages to be unique. You want them to have unique content, so Google will understand that. So what we've done here is the tool has actually researched Wilmington, North Carolina, and it says little things like directly across from Figure 8 Island. It's talking about the hurricane and humidity profile that you face in that area, and it talks about different, um, you know, different neighborhoods, different landmarks, and different concerns of the people who live in that area. So what you're doing is you're creating very unique content that Google will not look at this and say, oh, this is AI slop. It will look at it very much and say, no, this is targeted directly to that target audience. And it's going to have we just generated these landing pages yesterday, but these are going to rank very quickly. They're on par with or better than any landing page I've created in the past. I'd say mostly better than. And again, there's a whole long list of them, and we're adding to them every day to, again, start capturing leads and start driving them to the client's service and well, homepage, but also to the client's main service pages, landing pages. So it's a super robust system. I think I've shown you everything in it, but it really does pull in the entire content generation, content strategy, and it does this automatically. It looks at a site and it says, I'm going to build a content strategy for this website, and I'm going to put all the elements that need to go into it, and all of the strategy then quickly turns into execution, saying, let's build this thing. And we have built all of the blog content and landing pages on this site very rapidly and moving the needle very quickly in the right direction. So if you're interested, shoot me a DM. I can give you a free trial, and I'd love to hear from you. Thank you very much.